following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello, and welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5 like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be sick and miserable for the last 15 to 20 years of their life like their parents and grandparents. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Well, we've broken the records of the Spanish flu, 1918-1919. Dead they had in that 2-year period from the Spanish flu, America alone was 657,000. Last night we crossed over 660,086 here in America, and so we're 3,086 beyond the record for the Spanish flu in 1918-1919. Infections, we have 40,345,966. Last night, the number of new infections in the United States alone was 185,000 new infections. All right, and so we are in, as they say in France, we're in deep doo-doo, okay? This is only getting worse. And this is because the medical system was very arrogant. I can remember almost 2 years ago when they, identified the variant, okay, and so that's why they call it 19, because it was discovered in 2019, COVID-19, as opposed to COVID-2, which was discovered in 2002. He said, look, this is no big deal. We have a lot of experience with this. We're working on a vaccine right away. And, just wear a mask, wash your hands, distance yourself, and by the time the vaccine comes, everything will be fine, and we'll just go from there. No big problem. Well, remember, I've said this many times, according to the CDC, the Center for Disease Control, the average lifespan of emergency room doctors is 57. Doctors know little or nothing about longevity. Okay, if you want to add 25 to 50 healthy years to yourself, now that's our goal. Longevity is to add 25 to 50 healthy years to your life. You're going to have to, put a little energy into this. You're going to have to avoid all the bad stuff: no fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no glutens, no wheat, no barley, rye, oats, no sugar, no carbonated drinks. Even the diet one's got to go. Then you have to take all the 90 essential nutrients. And, of course, that was our original program, was a Healthy Start Pack, had the 90 essential nutrients in it. And because of all this stuff going on, we actually went another step further, and we came up with the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack, which has 215 nutrients in it, but the core is still the Healthy Start Pack. So if finances are an issue, you can start with the Healthy Start Pack and move up to the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack. And then, of course, we have hand sanitizer. We have our colloidal silver. We have Killer Biotic. We have Cell Shield RTQ, the quercetin. We have the, let's see here, we have the BTT 2.0 tablets. We have the Fucoid Z. We have the Z Radical. All these things to support the immune system. And so whether you get the vaccination or not is up to you. I took the two Moderna vaccines a month apart. I'm going to get the booster because I meet so many people. I know what I do, but I don't know what everybody else is doing. So I have to protect myself everywhere I can. But, I started this sort of research back in 1949, 72 years ago, okay? It's one of those things where I've been around the world. I've been to many places in the military, 7 years in the Army and 20 years in the Air Force, retired lieutenant colonel, had vaccinations every year for 27 years. And I'm talking about 10, 12 of them at one time, okay, to protect you from all these things. But we were also taught to protect ourselves by staying away from bad stuff, all right, consciously. And, of course, I already knew that from the time I was 9. that you have to stay away from the bad stuff. No fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no gluten, no wheat, brown rice, no sugar, no carbonated drinks. And because of the pandemic, you want to use the big hammer. You want to use all these things. And I've been using this colloidal silver for 25 years, 2 droppers full under my tongue, 30 minutes for each meal, 30 minutes for bedtime. I use a hand sanitizer like you can't believe. I wear my mask, and that's my choice. But, I'm not forcing anybody to do it, but I'm encouraging everybody to do everything you can to protect yourself, and that includes avoiding the bad stuff and taking all the essential nutrients that are required not only to support your immune system, but to support maintenance repair of every cell, every tissue, every organ in your body. You can't depend on your food to have these things in there. Back before 1882, when Thomas Edison pulled the switch in the first commercial electric generator plants, people were using wood ashes, which had minerals in them, in their gardens, and putting wood ashes in their food. I remember Grandma putting wood ashes in our food, and I was the one that took the wood ashes out of the stove every morning and put them in the garden, so I'm very familiar with that. When we went to electricity, doctors began to say, just eat well, you get everything you need. Don't waste your time and money on taking supplements. Okay, any doctor who says that, it should be really up for prosecution, because you cannot. It's kind of like saying, your mechanic saying, don't put oil in your car, you're just wasting money. $2, $3 a quart for oil, you got to be out of your mind. Nobody would do that. Just put 6 quarts of dirt from Texas or Oklahoma in your car. It's only 10 cents a quart for that dirt from Texas and Oklahoma. There's bound to be some oil in it. An insane person would not do that to their car. Or the same concept, just eat well, you get everything you need. Is your life, is an additional 25 to 50 years with the people you love, an additional 25 to 50 years doing the things you love to do, not worth $3 to $5 a day? And it's tax deductible if you do the longevity business as a business, because in your business plan, you can say that your longevity business is responsible for paying for your health insurance and your special diet and supplements to protect you. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552. The antioxidants found in many fruits and vegetables are known to help support and promote good health. Research has also shown that dark chocolate, once known as the food of the gods, is rich in healthy nutrients. In fact, dark chocolate is higher in antioxidant content than any other food. Longevity has combined a proprietary blend of velvety rich dark chocolate with whole fruit pulp and whole fruit juice extracts from mangosteen, goji or wolfberry, acai berry, and cherry, along with vitamins and minerals, producing a smooth, rich, delectable concentrate called Cocogevity. It tastes so great, I sometimes drink it right out of the bottle or pour it over ice cream. Cocogevity is highly bioavailable, meaning your body will absorb and make use of all of these healthy nutrients. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Hello, Judy DeVilbus here. If I could only afford to get one product out of everything, that product would be the Ultimate Classic. It has the vitamins, the minerals, the bioflavonoids. It even has grapeseed extract. The one product that would give you just about everything under the sun you would need for a perfect nutritional program would be the Ultimate Classic. By the way, people that are on the go, it's very, very hard to take the liquids with them when they go on their trip to get their supplements in every day. Well, you know something? You can use the Ultimate Daily Tablets and the mineral capsules. When I'm going on a trip, if I have enough room, I just take the 2 bottles with me. If not, just use a little baggie and take a couple of daily doses with you. It's very simple. It's very easy. There's no mess, no fuss, no refrigeration. Just take your capsules, take your tablets, and you're finished for the day.
To order these products, call your local longevity distributor today.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Now, I do have a news release coming out in a couple of weeks, about the middle of this month, and I'm not going to reveal everything here, but I'm going to tell you that when you look at our history, we have, which I say there's been 12 pre-human hominids, okay, which were sort of human, right, before Homo sapiens, which we are, and they came about 6 million years ago, and we came about 200,000 to 300,000 years ago, depending on whose stuff you're looking at, whose material you're looking at. But over time, like the five mass extinctions, okay, the 11 of the hominoids disappeared, okay, they died within these mass extinctions, and then, of course, the dinosaurs died, the most successful vertebrates, after 165 million years to 235 million years, depending on whose data you look at, they died, and then we have all these dead zones in our oceans, and then our reefs are dying, and right now we're in trouble again, okay, we're in trouble again. And so all these are caused by the same basic underlying problem. All of these are caused by the same basic underlying problem. We have all this put together in a news release that's going to be coming out, like I say, in a little less than 2 weeks now. And so be ready for it, because we know how to prevent all this. We've got that nailed. We know how to prevent it. It's just different than anything your doctor would ever tell you, because doctors know nothing about longevity. Their job, according to their training, is to manage a disease, not to prevent it and not to cure it. They are taught to manage a disease and milk your insurance policy like a dairy cow. Okay, let's see here. Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us?
Well, I thought we'd talk a little bit about constipation, as I've got a story headline, Treating Constipation with Aloe. Aloe vera, that is. And they say it's a versatile superfood. Say reasons that people get constipated is that if you put off a bowel movement when you need to go, it can allow the stool to get drier and harder, and will also increase the risk of fecal impaction, and also being dehydrated. If you don't get enough water, it increases your risk of constipation. They say you need to use clear liquids like water, vegetable juices, sweetened fruit juice, and clear soups. And also stay away from things like caffeinated sodas, coffee, and alcohol. Changes in your routine can increase your risk of constipation. If your daily routine changes, this can affect your digestive system. Article published, researchers talked to 83 people about digestive changes that they experience after traveling outside the U.S. and found that these people experience constipation. Physical inactivity, not exercising, can cause constipation. Not getting enough dietary fiber can cause constipation. Should boost your intake of dietary fiber like fruits, lentils, chickpeas, and other legumes, nuts, vegetables, and whole grains. And you should avoid low-fiber foods like high processed foods and cheese and meat, highly processed foods like white bread, and junk foods like chips. And they say you can drink aloe vera, and that can reduce your risk of constipation. You can also take a couple tablespoons of aloe vera gel. So there you go.
Well, there you go. And, of course, aloe vera is an herb that's been around forever. And, of course, that's why I want people to get a hold of, let's say, Herbal Doctor, who talks about these things. And, we have so many products in longevity, including a whole string of herbs and essential oils, including aloe. And we have several products with aloe in them. And so I urge you to get a hold of these things, utilize them. And, again, that's the whole purpose. I want you to go to drjwallach.com, www.drjwallach.com, and get a hold of the 5 basic books. I have 15 books and 50 DVDs and over 100 CDs. Got a whole bunch of new books and CDs and DVDs coming along here. The newest book is Dr. Wallach's Cooking Without the Bad Foods. It's oil-free cooking and also gluten-free cooking. To make a short version of it, it's 300 pages of gluten-free recipes, Don't forget the 5 basic books, Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, Password Growing Therapy. It's all in your head. And now Dr. Wallach's Cooking Without the Bad Foods. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080. Toll free, 888-379-2552. Aromatherapy oils have been prized by ancient cultures for thousands of years. Longevity's ancient legacy, true aromatherapy, is no exception. Essential oils are the fragrant life essence from plants that are gently removed through the process of steam distillation. Longevity's ancient legacy essential oils are of the purest concentrations from the most respected and ethical distillers worldwide. Many of Ancient Legacy's oils come directly from families in the East which have been distilling essential oils for over 100 years. For life's everyday aches and pains, such as sprained ankles, pulled muscles, and other bumps and bruises, try Ancient Legacy Trauma Oil, which contains essential oils traditionally known to help with pain, swelling, and inflammation. To learn more about aromatherapy and essential oils, contact your local Longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about business opportunities.
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Longevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product, and don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Longevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Longevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity, 95 Crusade. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Charmaine, you there?
I'm here.
Okay. Now, you've been working with me for 30-plus years. And what would you recommend to people really to add 25 to 50? I mean, seriously, to add 25 to 50. No joke. Add 25 to 50 healthy years to their life. What basic things would you have them do so that it's not even a conscious thing after a while? They just do it because they know it's good for them.
I would say they have to get on a gluten-free diet. No wheat, barley, rye, or oats. No fried foods. no burnt animal fat, and no oils. Use butter to cook with. And then, obviously, instead of drinking soda pop and everything, they got to drink water, and they can drink the Rebound and stuff like that, or Pollen Burst or something that's good for them. And then, of course, either the ideal one is the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack. And then if you got any other extra issues, like if you got blood flow problems, you need to take the Ultimate Daily Classic. If you got sugar problems, you need to take the Sweeties. If you got digestive problems, you got to take the enzymes. So and so and so. It's pretty well self-explanatory. It's really, it doesn't require a college graduate to figure it out, believe me. So it's simple, really. But once you understand, first of all, you got to understand that if you don't take care of yourself, you're going to pay the price. I'm not going to mention names, but we've got somebody here that, is a friend of our group of us and doesn't take care of themselves and ultimately ended up getting their leg cut off. All unnecessary. If they would have just adhered to the diet, they could have been still in one piece. But you can't tell people anything, and you can't cheat. You're cheating yourself, and it's going to catch up with you. I'm telling you, you can't do it.
You have to put oil in your car, not dirt from Texas.
That's right. And as I get older, you can see it. You look at the people around you. I don't care who you are. As you get older, I can remember talking to my gynecologist, one of three of them, when I started getting older about, you start seeing people dying, and it always bothered me. And as a matter of fact, I just talked to a big vineyard up in Petoskey, Michigan, about picking grapes and stuff, and they've lost 6 employees in the last couple months. They're just completely short-staffed. And today, their vineyard manager just died of cancer today. So this is a really serious problem.
Yeah, when there's pressure and people aren't eating well and they're doing bad things just to try and keep up their, which they say make them feel good, they do bad things. And so it's one of those deals where you have to stick with the basics. And that's why I always ask people, and people always ask me, people ask you, Shar, how long do I have to stay on the vitamins and minerals? What do you tell them?
Forever, as long as you're breathing.
Yeah, as long as you need oxygen, as long as you need water, you need to stay on the vitamins and minerals because you have to maintain your cells, your tissues, and your organs. It requires these raw materials to do it. Thank you, Shar. You get an A++ here, and we'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080. Toll free, 888-379-2552. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Youngevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local Longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the Ultimate Tangy Tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewables. And besides that, they're not as good as Tangy Tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy Tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your Longevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Longevity home-based business opportunities.
This is the ZBS Radio Network.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity, 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And don't forget, as Shar said, we have all what we call secret sauces for diabetes and high blood pressure and arthritis, thyroid problems, you name it, prostate problems. I don't care if you haven't urinated in 10 years, you're on dialysis 6 days a week, contact us. We get people urinating again in a couple of weeks. We do this all the time, okay? And so, you know, why not improve the quality of your life? Contact your Longevity associate today. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to New York. And Mary, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Mary, you're on the air. How can we help you?
Hi, yes, I'm calling for my 40-year-old daughter who's been having trouble breathing. She noticed this about 8 years ago when she gave birth to a stillborn. She started to have a problem trying to breathe in her chest. And she noticed on and off during her menstrual cycle, but it was under control. But the last month, she can't breathe. And so the doctor gave her sildenafil, 25 milligrams, I think, to help with the blood because it's not getting into the lungs or wherever. And now they gave her an inhaler, which seems to help, but she's really struggling.
Okay, let's stop there. Okay. Your daughter's 40 years old. How much does she weigh?
About 130 pounds.
Okay. And do these doctors give this not breathing thing a name? Is it like COPD? Is it asthma? I mean, what are we talking about here?
No, they took blood tests, which came out okay, but they're waiting to give her a saliva test to check the hormones. They really don't know what it is at this point.
Okay, let me ask you another question. Does she have gray hair?
She might have some. I'm not sure.
A few. Okay. Does she have any varicose veins or spider veins in her legs or feet?
I don't think so. Maybe a couple.
Okay. Okay. Does she have any skin problems? Any eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis, or rosacea?
She had a little eczema growing up.
Okay. And let's see here. Did the baby, when it was delivered, did it have birth defects, or was it just born stillbirth?
It was just the baby was. I think she had diabetes and gestational diabetes, and I just think it was the baby was too big, and couldn't come out.
Okay. Let's see here. Any bowel problems? Constipation, diarrhea, irritable bowel syndrome, celiac disease, Crohn's disease, anything like that?
No, I don't think so. She's generally healthy. She did have the gestational diabetes during pregnancy, I think the first 2 pregnancies.
Okay.
And a little high blood pressure, but that's all like no more diabetes, no more high blood pressure. It's under control.
So when you say under control, is she on medication?
No, she just watches, she checks herself. I think she takes like a vitamin or something.
Okay. All right. Okay, Charmaine, what would you do for... Okay, just a minute here, dear. Charmaine, what would you do for Mary's daughter? She's 40 years old, 130 pounds. She has a history of some pre-diabetes or pre-gestational diabetes. She has the same thing with high blood pressure. She did have eczema when she was a kid, but she has this chronic respiratory problems. What would you do for her?
I would get her on a gluten-free diet, no wheat, barley, rye, or oats, no fried foods, no burnt animal fat, and no oils. And then I would get her on a healthy brain and heart pack, and I would add to it Ultimate Daily Classic and vitamin D3 for absorption. And
I'd throw in some MSM. Okay? And then call us every 2 weeks and call us after the doctor gives us a new definition of what she's got. We'll be back after these messages.
And that does open a line. Call us toll-free, 888-379-2552. Lines open. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463. 3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it, too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the CBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, don't forget those 5 books. Every family needs them. You need to have one meeting a week with the family and add 25 to 50 healthy years to everybody's life. Spend an extra 25 to 50 years with the people you love. Spend an extra 25 to 50 years doing the things you love to do. Don't forget, Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, Passport Aromatherapy. It's all in your head. The 25 different diseases you get when you have osteoporosis of the skull, regardless of age. And then don't forget my newest one, Dr. Wallach's Cooking Without the Bad Foods. 300 pages of gluten-free and oil-free recipes. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Ohio. And William, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, William. You're on the air. How can we help you, sir?
Hi, Dr. Wallach. Yeah, I have some friends, some parents living through a nightmare. They found their 19-month-old son face down in a friend's swimming pool. They pulled him out, gave him a mouth-to-mouth. Ambulance came. He was without a heartbeat for 40 minutes. He had brain damage, because of lack of oxygen.
Mm-hmm.
He's now 37 months old. He was 19. He's now 37. He's a good-looking kid. I mean, he's a beautiful-looking kid. Eyes wide open. He's just a beautiful-looking kid. But he has severe motor skill problems.
Mm-hmm.
And this
okay, and you say he weighs 37 pounds.
Well.
Okay.
I'm sorry?
You say he weighs 37
pounds. He's 37
pounds.
months old.
Oh,
no,
okay.
he's 37
how much does he weigh?
months old now.
Okay. Do you have any idea how much he weighs? 50 pounds?
I would say 50. Yeah, I'm not sure. From the photos I've seen, I would say 50.
Okay. All right, so let's say 40 to 50 pounds. And does he have any other issues? Does he have any skin problems?
No, his skin looks clear. His
Beautiful.
hands curl in.
Okay.
And they have to feed him. But
okay, so he cannot feed
himself.
So he has a little bit of improvement there. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So basically, I'm going to take this one, Charmaine. Really, this kid weighs 37 months old, 40 to 50 pounds. I'd have him take our kid's toddy. He's got to get rid of all the gluten, get rid of all the bad foods. No fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no gluten, no wheat, butter, rhinos, no sugar, no carbonated drinks. I wanted to take our kid's toddy. Our kid's toddy is our sort of Cadillac nutrition program for the kids. He does need to add our EFAs to it. Let's say at 50 pounds, I want him to take 2 EFAs a day, one at breakfast, one at dinner time, and 2 EFA pluses a day, one at breakfast, one at dinner time. And they prevent blood clots, and they help the immune system, and they deal with the cell walls of all the various cells in the body. But the kids' toddy is kind of like our big hammer for kids. We give it to babies in their Infamil and Similac. And so he can he wants to take an ounce of this twice a day per 100 pounds of body weight. So if he weighs, say, 50 pounds, I'd have him take a half ounce twice a day. I'd have him take a half ounce twice a day, and of the kids' toddy and those EFAs. And then I would also have him take, for circulation in his heart and his brain and kidneys and everywhere else, I'd have him take the, let's see here, I'd have him take the Ultimate Daily Classic tablets, and he can, I'd have him take 1 3 times a day or 2 twice a day kind of thing. And also have him take our Fucoid Z capsules. He could take 2 of those twice a day. It's a seaweed, 8 or 9 different seaweeds and algae in there. All these weird trace minerals good for his bone marrow. But also, if he prefers the liquid, he could take the Z Radical, which is the same thing. And it tastes very good. Kids love it. And so let's start there. And, of course, we have these little chews. We have these pollen burst chews that have vitamins and minerals in them, okay? And also the essential fatty acids in there come from sunflower seeds. I take a couple of those a day myself. And then we have our kids' sprinkles. Taste like watermelon, and they come in 30 packs in a box. And these kids' sprinkles have vitamins and minerals in little granules, okay? They taste like watermelon. I put them on my gluten-free ice cream, okay? I jazz up my gluten-free ice cream with the kids' sprinkles. So this is where I would start with this kid. We do have a sports drink called Rebound with 100 nutrients in it. It has 75 minerals and 25 vitamins, amino acids. But I wouldn't give it to him after 3 o'clock in the afternoon because he'll be up all night. And so, a kid weighs that much, you could give him a couple ounces. I just give him, say, 2 ounces of the Rebound, maybe with breakfast and, again, maybe with lunch. But I wouldn't give it to him after 3 o'clock in the afternoon because he'll be up all night. Then, give us a call every couple of weeks, anytime there's improvement, anytime there's a question, anytime he goes to the doctor and the doctor has a question, give us a call because the odds are we can improve things. Who knows how much improvement we can make? We don't know. Whether we make 10% improvement, 25% improvement, 50% improvement, or 100% improvement, Only time and effort will tell. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Louisiana. And Pat, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Yes, Dr.
Well,
Wallach.
Pat, you're on the air.
Hi. For you. Yes, sir.
Yes.
How are you, folks? Yeah, question.
Okay, thank you.
Is that I'm going through COVID right now. I've been in the hospital for about 2.5 weeks. I'm starting to feel better now. And I was calling to see what can I do. The only issue I have right now, doctor, is my oxygen levels are a little bit on the low side. And I was calling to see what products do you have that I could administer that would be greatly beneficial to get me on the right track.
Okay. How much do you weigh?
I weigh about 225, 6 feet tall.
Okay, 6 foot tall. Any other issues? Diabetes, high blood pressure, skin problems, bowel problems?
0.
Okay, so nothing else going?
No, I wasn't taking any medication, had no doctor, and I came down with this.
Okay. All right. So, Charmaine, what would you do for Pat here? Weighs 225 pounds. He's recovering from COVID, but he's got low oxygen. What would you do for him for a complete program with a little emphasis on the oxygen?
I would get him on 2 healthy brain and heart packs, and I would add the Ultimate Daily Classic and MSM, and then and vitamin D3 for absorption, and I would also add the Oxybody Cherry Berry.
Yeah, there you go.
So,
10 ounces of that twice
liquid,
a day. Yep.
It's a liquid. Yeah, it's a liquid oxygen product, and that stuff alone. And then he needs to get on a gluten-free diet. No wheat, barley, rye, or oats. That's important. No wheat, barley, rye, or oats. No fried foods. No burnt animal fat, and no oils. And that's just as important as taking nutrients, right?
Oh yeah, because you can't absorb the nutrients if you're eating gluten. And, doing
That's
all the
right.
bad stuff. Now, Louisiana is legendary for everything is fried. We're told that even in Louisiana, they fry the water there, okay? So, were you taking any vitamins and minerals before you got the COVID?
Yes, I was. I was taking some, yes, sir.
Okay. And so, also, let's see here. Were you eating gluten, or were you in the French water?
I'm 65 years young, doctor. And again, I'm very, very healthy. No COVID morbidity, anything like that. But I'm very okay. Don't drink, don't smoke. No alcohol, no drugs, blah 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 blah. But as far as gluten, I pretty much have about gluten about 75% out of my life.
Okay, well now I would
wheat,
go
rye,
100%.
barley.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Wheat, barley, rye, or oats. I would go 100%, and that's going to speed up your recovery. And of course, you need all those nutrients. Give your cells and your tissues and your organs what it needs to repair themselves. And Char loves that Oxybody. It is an oxygen supplement that's in a liquid form. And you could take 2 ounces a day, no problem. If you're going to do anything like, work in the yard or exercise, go to the gym, you could take 3 ounces a day. Give us a call every couple of weeks because your testimony, Pat, is going to help a lot of people. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us toll-free, 888-379-2552. Many believe that all life began in the Earth's oceans. We do know that the oceans and seas are still abundant with life and life-sustaining nutrients. Many cultures have long believed in the life-giving properties of plants and sea life harvested from the oceans. Longevity's Ocean's Gold is a proprietary blend of seaweeds, algae, mosses, kelp, sea cucumbers, and sea minerals, as well as coenzyme Q10, calcium, and iron, all designed to help support healthy thyroid function, regular heartbeat, normal weight, mood stabilization, and hormone levels. Take advantage of life-sustaining nutrients from the Earth's oceans with Longevity's Ocean's Gold. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Hey, if you're like me, your life is hectic. You don't know where you're going to be next. Between kids and family and in-laws and work and traffic and everything else that's driving me crazy right now, my life is insane. I bet your life's insane as well. When do we have time to get every single nutrient we need to be healthy? When? Well, I've got a tip for you. Take a product called Pollen Burst. It's so simple, even I can do it. All you have to do is open the package, pour it in water, mix it up, and bam, you're ready to go. It tastes great. It's not one of those medicine-tasting things. It tastes great, low in calories, helps curb your appetite, gives you natural energy that doesn't let you crash, gives you your vitamins, minerals, nutrients, everything from the plant world. And I got to tell you, for a busy person like me or a busy person like you, we need simple, we need good. Pollen Burst is your answer. Tastes great. Try it, and you'll feel better.
Call your local longevity distributor to find out how Pollen Burst can make you feel better. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and longevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Longevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity, 95 Crusade. And let's see here. Doug, let's go to callers or emails.
All right, let's head to California. And Rose, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Well, Rose, you're on the air. How can we help you?
Thank you, Dr. Wallach. I've followed your recommendations for years as to what to avoid: the barley, wheat, rye, no sugar, no wheat, no gluten in food. I take my supplements. I felt great. I'm 60 years old. I'm a married lady. I'm 6 feet tall, 138 pounds, white gray hair, no varicose veins. And in one night in July, sex became very painful for me, and my vagina has been burning on fire ever since. The doctor told me, oh, you have a yeast infection, so I took an antifungal. Nothing. Then 2 doctors disagreed if I had a urinary tract infection. The test said mixed urogenital flora. So one said yes, one said no. I was so desperate I took the antibiotics, and because I was spotting and I had discharge and chills and all that stopped, but the burning is still just, my word.
Okay, stop. Okay, stop. Now you said, because we only have moments here, you said you had a back problem, right?
No. Well, it does hurt sometimes, the lower back.
Okay. Yeah, you could have sciatica, and you appreciate the sciatica squeezes the nerves that go to your pelvis and your legs and things like that. And so same way with a man has prostate issues. A lot of times doctors say, you have a prostate problem. Let's do a biopsy. See if you have prostate cancer. And there's nothing there, no problem, but it still has pain in the prostate gland and has trouble starting a urine flow and all that kind of thing. Well, that's because the nerves are being squeezed in the back to control the pelvic organs, and so forth. And so that's why you're having those kinds of problems. And so 138 pounds. And, do you have any ringing in your ears, any tinnitus or ringing in your ears?
That just recently started a few months ago in my left ear, I think, yeah.
Okay, Charmaine, what would you do for Rose here? She got some tinnitus in her ears. She got gray hair and some varicose veins, and she got this problem going on a little bit noticeable in her back, but her main complaint is she got this pain and burning in her pelvic organs.
I would get her on a healthy bone and joint pack, and I would also add MSM to it, Fucoid Z, vitamin D3 for absorption, and it wouldn't hurt her to take some Ultimate Daily Classic too. Good for her. And her situation, if it was me, I would take some killer biotic too, just in case there's bugs.
An infection, yeah. And she needs to be on the colloidal silver anyway because of the pandemic. But how about some? Let's see here, Zerafem.
Zerafem, yeah.
Yeah, I could take take 3 of those twice. That's 2 bottles a month. That and go that direction, and that's going to give you what you need to help repair your back in case you have kind of a sciatica, a thing that goes on where you have a peripheral neuropathy, where you have pain in your pelvis, and you have pain in your feet and that kind of stuff, but it's a back problem. And so this is not uncommon. So try this program. Give us a call every 2 weeks because what you're complaining about, Rose, is very, very common. And it wouldn't hurt also. I would throw in also some Cal Toddy. Get our Cal Toddy. Go ahead and take, right out of the chute, I would take an ounce of that twice. It'd be 2 quarts a month. Add to your program, Cal Toddy. It has vitamin D3 in it. It has the collagen in it. And it's going to help rebuild the pelvic bones, the hip bones, and your vertebrae, and the disc between the vertebrae, and so forth. So I like the Cal Toddy. I would go ahead at your body weight. I would go ahead and take an ounce of that twice a day to begin with, say for 1 or 2 months, and then you can cut it back to a half ounce twice a day for maintenance. But give us a call because I think your story is going to help a lot of people. What you're reporting to us is a very common scenario in women. The only difference in men is they complain about their prostate gland. Okay, well, thank you so much, everybody. Great stuff today. Thank you so much, Charmaine. Beautiful job as usual. Thank you so much, Doug. Superlative job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. God bless the American flag. God bless our national anthem. And God bless America.